Hey you guys, this is Tired Goth, and you are watching the Academia Gothica Tired Goth Reacts Cartomancy series. You are reading cards with me, and this is for 18 plus audience participants and for entertainment purposes only. This is my third take of this whole series, so I'm just going to cut through all of the information that I uncovered with these cards. We have a tower situation and a possible jail sentence with someone who is no longer able to force a faster communication with a device. I was channeling that someone who is a Gemini sun was creating some sort of like way into someone else's life from a past energy. They could have been someone's, they could have actually been, how do I say this? Like someone's predator in the past. They could have been someone who caused a lot of psychic, emotional, and physical damage to someone's life, and they're trying to make their way back in with apologetic gifts and things like that. And they're actually trying to lead someone off a cliff because they see that they're in an emotional and also a financial energy of prosperity in a ten of Pentacles approach and a Nine of Pentacles energy. They're also encouraging someone to act rashly in a way where the person that they are attacking, who is a King of Wands in reverse and sitting in something of like a prior abused energy, who's like sitting in their abuse, they're encouraging this person to act out in a way where this person, the King of Wands, they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in reverse. I heard ascendant Sagittarius was significant for this particular reading, who is trying to sacrifice the earth angel that was set into their life to help them escape this. And they're supposed to be in a relationship of some kind with this person. And this is what they are trying to sacrifice. And they are actually in the process of being sacrificed by this Gemini. There's also an energy of a Virgo. We're going to go through the karmic list because like this video cut off so many times that I want to get this information out as effectively as possible. But there is a karmic Virgo in reverse partnered with an Aries Taurus in reverse, who is a couple, and they're losing a house as a result of theft, which is what I gathered from this. We have a karmic Aquarius man, Aquarius sun sign. We have a karmic double Aquarius woman. The karmic Aquarius man is hiding a drinking addiction that they're still involved in, and possibly like powdered substance abuse. And Xanax could be significant to this person's newest like thing that they've been dabbling in and not telling anyone about. The double Aquarius has a Pisces ascendant. They're a karmic as well who came up in this reading. They could be involved with a theft. This is a woman. There was a karmic what was it? Karmic August Leo Virgo who's involved in something. They're involved in some sort of insurance policy sacrifice. This could be with their own family. And I'm hearing that the device that was offered to someone is actually to plant something on them to get them arrested. So if someone is offering you a device to like facilitate communication, almost as if to say like, let's switch from email to something that's faster so we don't have to worry about communication, they're actually trying to set you up so that they can send you something quickly and then set you up to be like pinned for something so that legal repercussions fall on you. If this is your reading, I am here to deliver you from this, to let you know what's going on. I'm seeing that these karmics cannot move on to calmer waters. They feel stuck, and they're stuck in like a very tumultuous emotional energy. They're feeling really stuck, trapped, emotionally volatile. They're acting out. They're behaving really strangely. There was another set of karmics on this list. There was a Cancer moon. There was a lot of Cancer in this energy too. A lot of karmic Cancers are coming up here. There was a karmic Gemini Cancer cusp here. There could have also been a Cancer equal involved in this. There could have been a Leo ascendant Cancer sun that was involved in this as well. That was another karmic. There was a, what was the other one? We covered like 8 so far. There were 10 of them. There's a Capricorn ascendant. Scorpio moon could be significant, or Scorpio moon equal is significant here. And then we also have a Libra sun, could be significant for that Capricorn ascendant. And then we have um, a double Cancer as well. So there was a Cancer ascendant, Cancer sun. That was all of them. So these karmics are all involved in some sort of theft where they have to pay someone back. Someone doesn't have the money to pay something back. There was also something, I'm hearing something about like a brand deal or some sort of collaboration that was supposed to happen. And there was an Eight of Wands interference, I remember coming up on the board, that canceled out this collaboration, or at least tried to, and they're trying to do it again and they can't. They don't have the option to do it. I'm clearing so many cards off the board. Somebody had to make a decision, and what was the decision about? Oh, someone made the decision to try to go and like sacrifice someone's like housing stability, and this was a major backfire because they now have no ability to communicate. I'm hearing exhausted all options, could be significant. There is an issue with someone being sexually abusive and someone like running back to their perpetrator, and this is a Page of Wands energy in reverse. So this is someone who's in an extremely childish and even stunted energy. They could be trying to use sex magic because sex magic was used on them, and it's causing a lot of problems because they're not able to actually accomplish anything that they're trying to do, and their sex magic is backfiring horrifically. Someone in this energy who's facing this, it could be the person. I heard a Virgo moon was being attacked here. The Virgo moon could be exercising a lot of strength because as the High Priestess with the Star card, they're being seen as a talent, and they're in an extremely emotionally pleased energy for the fact that they're able to deliver these messages and help people. And they're having an Ace of Cups, but this is exactly what someone wanted to stop. There's also justice, because I'm trying to make this quick. There's also justice coming to a Queen of Wands. This is not a fire sign. It's actually a creative energy, someone who's back into their creative energy. And this is someone who formerly owned a black cat. So that's the significator. This is a creative energy who formerly owned a black cat, who is now like in their creative prime, and this is coming out with the Sun card. This is their delight. This is actually what they're destined to be doing, and there's proof of their work. I heard going back, there are timeless energies and readings that show that this person is the truth, and that they are actually an empress, that a lot of the things that were taken from them are being restored. And there's an energy of restoration here with the Empress energy, the ownership of who it is that they are, what it is that they're working on, what it is that they're rightful to own as a person. There's Venusian energy here, so we have the Taurus Venusian energy. We have also the Scythe here in the background as a significator. A lot of people think that the staff in the Empress card is a staff. It's actually not. If you look a bit closer in the original depiction here, you can see that this is actually a scythe. It's a scythe signified and tied to the Death card as well, because death energy and the Reaper energy is about harvest. It's about collecting from one's field, right? Collecting one's from fields of experience, collecting from one's harvest. So this is actually someone reaping what they've sown, and they've sown good seeds, so they have a good harvest. You can see that the wheat here is also signified. And the scythe is actually something that when you separate the wheat from the chaff, you're actually cutting through the rest of the wheat so that the wheat that's used for grain is able to be collected. So this is very significant to what a person is owed, what the Six of Pentacles that came out earlier in the reading signifies, and all of the stuff that's due to them. So this is a highlight of this reading. And the energy here is pointing to the fact that someone is about to be receiving their just dues. They're about to heal from something. And the karmic energy of the Gemini is actually trying to drag someone off of a path and place them back in prison because they're due to be receiving healing energy with this Empress. And this karmic Gemini man, this Gemini sun energy, is trying to make their entry and their debut to create massive destruction here. but they're not able to. The truth of the matter is the great change is coming to that dynamic of the relationship so long as the person gains clarity. But it sounds like there's a lot of karmic influence here, and that the karmic energy is where this person is leading toward for the sake of indulging in highly satanic behavior. We're talking infidelity, orgies, sex magic, sexual relations, but this is all a harvesting tactic that this person doesn't understand. I'm seeing that they're not going to be receiving the gift that they anticipated. It's going to lead to an Ace of Wands in reverse energy. So this is an uncreative. This could actually be non-procreative sex with a man. So this could be like with a family member. Oh my God. So someone's trying to continue incestuous relationships and they're about to have a massive heartbreak because whatever rest that they're taking with this person is not going to be restful at all. It's indicating sexual relations, and it's also indicating incest and heartbreak related to the incest with the Two of Wands in the reverse. It's giving the energy of someone leaving a relationship that is meant to be like their golden age for a relationship that's going to drag them into the ground and give them diseases and possibly even get them locked in jail. I'm hearing they can't know, you can't tell anyone. You can't tell anyone. Yeah, this is dragon behavior. You understand? Like this is strictly draconic order shit. This victory is not coming to the person who chooses this Gemini. And I'm telling you right now, they're making a lot of promises that they have no intentions of keeping. This is all air. It's hot air. We have, yeah, this King of Swords energy is someone who's giving a lot of instructions to create someone feeling stuck in place, in a place that they can never get out of. That was their intention the whole time. I heard for an insurance policy. These people could actually be trying to force a former rape victim of theirs back into incestuous behavior to finally nail the coffin shut and get them locked up for an insurance policy. And this is the third party that we're talking about here. And they could be blackmailing this person for something that they did involving this really illicit sexual condition here where someone was too young to know better. And there's a lot of unsaid words with this Queen of Cups in reverse with the stones dragging on her cape. This is reminding me of, and this came up in the previous reading, so these are just like recovery readings here. The stones weighing down the Queen of Cups cape and the horns on the cup signify a lot of unsaid words, and it reminds me of Jewish funerals where people will return to services or grave sites and place stones on the grave sites to represent all the things that they wish they could have said to that person, all of the well wishes that they wish they could give to that person. And the stone is meant to like hold that energy and place it down on the grave site by the person who wants to say it so that they can heal the relationships with the dead. And you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords in the pile where this person intends to leave, the relationship. They're going to be, it's giving that the energy is really trying to drag them wayward and not trying to give them what it is that they really need. And this is the World card signifying the truth. We want to cover the jigglies here, but this is the truth of the situation. There's a High Priestess here who is in an Eight of Swords reversed energy, or put in that position by some of these people to block their intuition of who is really attacking her. But she was able to see in the dark and navigate by foot the textures of where she was walking. She was able to see in the dark. And there's a Ten of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles coming to complete the Nine of Pentacles energy that was previously forecasted here. And this is what this person is being dragged away from by this Gemini. This Gemini knows what's coming, and they are trying to do everything at all costs to make themselves relevant. And during eclipse season, this is being called to be closed out as a cycle, because there's a Virgo in reverse here, the August Virgo that was up in the reading, who is another karmic who is influencing this decision, and they could be trying to force someone into a position where they need to sleep with their own family member. And this is the Six of Cups energy in the reverse, someone is really trying to like force themselves into a position where they're relevant. They're coming down off of a shelf, as it were, and this is to reinstigate a very seriously criminal relationship with this person, and they're doing this on purpose to harvest whatever it is that they can from this person to assure that they can't make it out alive. So someone could be trying to move forward and away from this, and this Five of Pentacles energy is exactly where this other person is going to land. It looks like, judging by the results of this card, if they choose to return to this karmic energy. So this is like really make or break energy. There's a loss indicated here. Someone could be trying to walk away from them and return to a Queen of Swords who's trying to help them. This Queen of Swords is a very significant person because they're very experienced in identifying what it is that is harming this person. And there could also be a therapist involved at some point in trying to navigate these emotional waters. And I'm seeing that something is fizzling out for the karmics really badly, though, because someone isn't in an anxious energy when they should be, and a lot of the anxiety that was placed on them is backfiring onto this person. And there's about to be a rushed love offer coming into someone who is karmic, because they're being forced to choose a relationship. And it looks like if they go, this is like an emergency reading for some characters here, because like if they choose to go with the relationship that is set to destroy them with this Gemini and this like gift of fast communication and like giving them a phone or something, this goes back to something that I learned in high school in my religion class. We were told that if boyfriends that we were seeing tried to give us a phone or a beeper or something like that, I know a beeper, right? But like we were told if we were given gifts like that to aid communication, it was a type of abuse. And we should be really cautious with that, because it's not a true love offer. It's actually a means for control and feeling like we have to answer to the person who gave it to us, right? So it's actually a control mechanism. And this Two of Cups that this person could be convinced to abandon is actually their saving grace. And this is a Scorpio that's trying to save this person. It's a Scorpio sun. And I saw the star energy. Aquarius could be significant for a placement here. Sun, moon, rising, or 5th house or 7th house. This person, the Scorpio, is their new beginning. And this Gemini in reverse has no good news. They're literally the person who's trying to force this like weird emotional and possibly physical incest with this person. So if this is you, the indicator is the Five of Cups for their true intentions for you. They want you at a loss. So I'm just going to give it to you straight. And I'm seeing that a Virgo moon was attacked for being able to decipher this information so clearly. And they were also being sacrificed to become the scapegoat to impress these people. But these people are child abusers, okay? These people have no regard for humanity. This is very well hidden, but it's not hidden with me. These people could have actually literally assaulted children, okay? And this needs to be seen and this needs to be called out, because fuck people who do that. Fuck their lives. Fuck them into the ground. Do not let them survive this in any way, shape, or form. They need to be held accountable for what they did, okay? In any way, shape, or form that is non-criminal, these people cannot survive what they've done. Like, they need to answer for this. They need to address it, and they need to answer to the families that they hurt, because the truth of the matter is these people are aggressive and pervasive. They are really trying to persist their behavior, and we who are delivering these messages, we are faithful to our work, and we're being seen as such. So, I mean, if this is why the recording had to be done 4 times, so be it. I'm going to keep talking about this, and no one is ever going to shut me up, because you need to be seen for what you're doing if this is you. Attacking children and literally forcing innocent people into positions of having to question their own sanity for the simple fact that they can see exactly who you are. This is not the portion that they are due, by the way. They are not going to be in a lost energy if they take this advice, is my understanding of it. But they will be if they side with the people who have done this to innocent people. This is Tired Goth. I'm going to leave this here for now. I have way more to say, and there's another show coming up that I'm putting together. It took a while. I recorded it the other night. So look forward to that as well. It's going to be amazing. It's in discernment, and I feel like you're going to love it. If you like what I do and you'd like to book me for energy work, a reading, or anything else, check the description by clicking more in this box for the reading. And I will see you all soon. You can check out my links. You can book me for a reading at the phone number 929-443-8916. I respond to texts and calls. And you can book me for a healing session, an energy session. You can book me for readings. You can book me for cold readings. You can book me for anything really, except like illicit behavior, because I definitely don't do that. I'm sorry, I'm not a witch hoe. Love you, but no. So this is me. I'm signing off. Stay tuned. There's a podcast and some other content coming. And if you'd like to purchase any of my services or my written authored books, which is one for now, but another one dropping soon, you can go to my Gumroad link. All of it is included in the description. I love you all. Good night. Take care. So long.